Welcome to Bruins Overtime Live, presented by BuyAToyota.com. For offers not seen on TV, visit BuyAToyota.com. I'm Dale Arnold, alongside Billy Chappie and Barry Peterson. Bruins win this one by a final of 6-3. Certainly an entertaining third period for Bruins fans.
At times, yeah, it got more and more.
Entertaining, anyway.
Yeah, more and more. Well, the Ottawa game was entertaining, too, for fans. But this one much more so because the Bruins figured out a way to make plays at the end. We're going to get to the amazing save that helped keep things right there, and then the Bruins took over. But for a while in the third period, it didn't feel great. It didn't look great.
Especially early on.
Early.
Then the Bruins kind of feel like they got their legs, some energy. The crowd got into the game. Big penalty kill will show a little bit later. A couple of key saves from Corpus Salo. And what you hope as a Bruins fan, Elias Lindholm, a goal and assist. Marchand, a goal and assist. Coyle, 2 and 1. Patra, the couple of helpers. Those are the guys you hope, if you can get some confidence going that way. Power play has some decent opportunities. Maybe you can get things going again.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe in a game in which 9 goals were scored that we think one single save was the play of the game.
Well,
it was absolutely the save of the game.
Yeah. No question about it. And the battle level of Joonas Korpisalo is fantastic. And Jeremy Swayman lately, too, been outstanding. Here you go on the power play. 10 seconds left. Puck comes to the front. Oh, my, what a save. Korpisalo gets the glove on Graf's chance. This kid was unbelievable in college hockey a year ago. And here he comes in, and what a save. What a save by Korpisalo. Look at the compete level, Barry. Right to left, and then somehow, in almost a split, comes back and gets the glove on it.
Yeah, and to your point, Dale, you're saying that, the 9 goals, absolutely correctly, but we have to remember the Bruins have been struggling so far this year. The way they lost the game in Ottawa, this is, this goal goes in, it's like a deflation. You can just feel everybody go, oh, no, here we go again. He makes that save, and then all of a sudden, the Bruins got some energy and got going off him.
And I don't know about you, Dale. Barry and I were kind of talking about it. This game had the script, right? The Hollywood script kind of on it with Will Smith, right? And Macklin Celebrini coming back. Oh, wait, Colin Graf, Mass kid, played in college hockey in Connecticut. Like, you thought maybe the hockey gods were saying to the San Jose Sharks, hey, you've earned it. We'll give you that. But you know what? Korpus Salo, what a tremendous, that is the kind of compete level everybody needs to bring. What a tremendous effort on that save.
Well, it was a Massachusetts boy who provided the difference in the third period.
It's a good call, too.
But it was from Weymouth, Massachusetts. The pride of Weymouth, Charlie Coyle. 2 gigantic goals for the Bruins, including the game winner.
Yeah, in a situation where, you're not feeling very good right now, but then they had a couple of good shifts, and you started to get some forechecking going. You see this line starting to win some battles down low, Billy, getting the puck, doing the simple little things. Marchand makes a great play, protects the puck here so nicely, gives it to Patra. What a nice little back pass by Patra, and a little break here by the Bruins, and Coyle needed it off Ferraro's stick.
Yeah, the perfect triangle formation on the cycle. I mean, that's exactly what you want to do. Marchand working, protecting the puck. Patra moving it quickly. Right here. Here's Marchand. Shoulder, body position, keep the puck away from the defender. Then you put it into an area, and Patra already has that sixth sense up that Coyle, he knows he's going to be open, and it is another local kid in Ferraro who played his college hockey at UMass who ends up deflecting it in. So there's the first goal, fellas. And then now it's tied up at 3. It's a bit of a slalom from 6 low right getting into the offensive zone. Coyle gets it. He's thinking pass to the front of the net to Patra. Patra's going to end up not touching it, but it's going to go through the legs off the stick, I think, of Askarov, the very athletic Russian netminder.
Yeah, and a nice backhand pass there. Coyle's able to take it off his stick. And for as good as Askarov was all day, especially early on, Billy, that's one he wants to have back because, again, as you said, very active feet. But what a nice job by Coyle taking that off his skate. And then the Bruins got a break here. They threw it up front. And boy, did number 13 need that. That felt good. Yeah. He's been playing better, but he's just not getting rewarded of late. Now he gets rewarded. That's a hockey gods you're talking about, right?
Charlie Coyle's last goal was December 27th. So as to Barry's point, how good that had to feel. That proved to be the game winner. Our star of the game, presented by Subaru of New England. Fall in love with a brand new Subaru. Charlie Coyle today against the Sharks. 2 goals and an assist, 4 shots on goal, was a +2, played 17 and a half minutes. His first 3-point game this season. And after the game, he spoke to Andrew Raycroft.
Charlie, huge 2 points for you guys tonight. Your line and the team came up with a huge third period.
Yeah, it's not always a perfect game. Hockey's never perfect. There's mistakes going to be made, but I think what we got to get more accustomed to is just being on our toes, playing hard. You're going to make mistakes, but at least we can cover each other when we play that way. Sometimes it takes till the third period, and we felt our game starting to kind of pick up. We have a great power play. We just don't capitalize. They score one after. How do we respond? So we have a big third period opportunity. That's how you got to look at it, and we come through. We don't force things. We just keep playing, dial it in the way we know how, and it eventually works out for us.
A couple important pieces on the back end are missing, of course. Joonas, Korpisalo playing this afternoon. Just talk about how big those guys were in stepping up this afternoon, especially Korpi.
It's very huge. We love our goalie tandem there. Korpi's been really good this year. Even in games we've let them out to dry. Korpi's come in and just shut the door, save after save, keeping us in games. That glove save, them I think on the power play there late, that's completely change the outcome of the game, and that's what those guys do for us. When we have guys who are out, some big names and some role players, we just gotta have guys step up, and it's not just one guy, two guys. It's everyone has a little more responsibility. Even mid-game with Castlick going out, that's we got to be more aware of line changes and things like that, dial it in more. But that helped us, and guys came together and took on more responsibility, and we got the job done.
Well, great grind, great job, great 2 points, and good 2 goals by you.
Thanks, Razor.
You got it. Great job.
Yeah. That had to feel like one of those monkey off the back games for Charlie Coyle.
Absolutely. Boy, we've had him here for years now, since 2019, and there's a lot of conversations about, I need to shoot more. I got to get involved, more in certain ways. We know how good he is when he protects the puck. We know how much he can control puck possession below the goal line, aloft the wall and everything. But yet there's always been, even he's talked about, knowing to do it more. Well, here he just got that first one and just rocketed it right away. The second one, again, the attempt was more or less the pass, but he puts it into an area and he gets good fortune. And you make your own luck.
Yeah, and you hope, as we talked about in the pregame, putting this line together with Marchand and Patra and Coyle, you were kind of hoping, okay, if they could get some momentum from this line, which they got tonight, then you put that with Zacha's line, who's been going pretty good. Now you got two lines you can build around, and you hope Elias can get his confidence down on that third line, get a little power play contribution now and then, and you get some offense going.
Earlier today, David Pastrnak was named the third star of the week in the National Hockey League, has scored more goals than any other player in the NHL in the month of January. So, of course, he had another one today.
Yeah, and this one is going to be, let's just say, not a direct into the net goal, but
it
doesn't matter. He still gets credit for it. All right, Bruins on the power play. They get some speed into the offensive zone. Marchand's pass to the front to Lindholm was really good. And then here comes Pastrnak in after Zacha gets it. Understands that he's already too deep, Barry, to make something happen. He goes behind the net. Zacha pass perfect, except it's a good area pass, but it's in front of Pastrnak. It banks off at least one, if not two, Sharks and in.
Yeah, and that's kind of the end reward for a really good entry with some speed. It got San Jose back on their proverbial heels right here. Good give and go. Nice job here by Zacha and Pastrnak, as you can see from this end. Just banks it in off there. Hey, and when you're hot, you're hot. Beginning of the year, those weren't going in, were they?
No, that's a complete. I actually think that you're going to see, I think, a Shark right there. Granlund's going to deflect it, and then it goes at least off the CC, maybe even the other one.
Yeah.
It may have hit the other Shark defender in front, too, but regardless, CC for sure makes contact, and it goes in. And the Bruins, they get fortunate, but as Barry said, it was because of the good entry, the good speed.
Well, we mentioned the goal scores in the month of January in the National Hockey League. Pastrnak, with 5 goals in his last 4 games, now has 9 this month. 2 ahead of Dylan Larkin and Austin Matthews, 6 players tied with 6 apiece. And then in the closing moments of the game, goaltender pulled at the other end of the ice. Bruins had the empty net to shoot at, and it was David Pastrnak trying to set up Brad Marchand.
Yeah, I think they were looking for Coyle here a couple of times, right, Bill?
Oh, yeah.
Talking about trying to get on the hat trick. The Bruins are trying to defend. Good job right here of not getting rid of the puck. Now you got a nice 2-on-1, nice creation by Pastrnak to Brad Marchand. But again, the key was here, you're blocking the shots. Now, don't just get rid of it. Now make some plays, and all of a sudden, you're able to get the empty net.
Yeah, so Pastrnak picks his head up, and he sees that he's got some speed going. Marchand gets it's an invert trip as far as I think, by Randall there, regardless of that. Pasternak's there to say, okay, all good. But Pastrnak pulled the puck in the air. When he got it, he took 2 strides really quick with his head up, and then he recognized, oh, wait, I'm with 63, and I don't need to lob it, or I don't need to potentially ice it, whatever. The other thing I think he recognized is that it was a forward, Will Smith, who was back there, or at least Marchand did, made a little fake outside, goes to the inside move.
We've got plenty more to come on Bruins Overtime Live. We'll get reaction to the Bruins' 6-3 win today against the Sharks. Plus, Andy Brickley goes one-on-one with head coach Joe Sacco right after the break.